Alright, we see my mobile kwaba. Na me mfabra mega TV and platform we eso. Yankopon koswa Asia papa. Abusianfo NPP amanyuko ni de. Maame a yefre no Honorable Sarah Adwasafo. Aye na adwen se party no obegunu. Na anya party ni gunu obegunu na mmom eye niema bi a omodi aye maame no e na aye ne ya. E na ofili se e wo so kasa because asem show so asem ewurawura na se wantimi ankasa ho a sebi odi ho saa itimi boy yade emanfomu eto ananam e wonse do enti ene enye easy ye sister yade ina Honorable Sarah Adwasafo esi obeka no kware osi obeka die enti a MPP amanyuko no elusu election 2024 and how unfairly they treated her, especially at Domiko Abinya constituency. Yenkoti Sarah Adwasafo Brown Obi etwetwe enkobo. Yenti nse na emfabra mestro so document betum na wa like jumodi na wa share na foforo. Enye bia hwebo modina na subscribe to the channel no for latest update. Yenti Sarah Adwasafo.
Speak to this. That perception say you've ridden on the back of Papa to get where you are. Even as a backbencher first term, second term, what be a deputy majority leader. Really, there are those who believe so. Oh, Adwasafo de ne papa na pulling along in the political career. Then our kafas asem.
Oh, ni edi kai mekase adepa enya adeboni. Okay. Obi ani modern boy me papa wabo ewo man ene na sorry ne kese edoma okura eba abodi empense mu ne mu hwehwemu which is science technology obi ani me contribution enti say me fairly with this name a big failure enti me de me susu say me papa din e bata me ho esa obo edeto ho ekwan ye otwa de to ho mpo ene ma ya jimi wo me mpeso ya so enti mintimi ntwe me ho free eno ho in any way na emomu nso no say o ride on that back and I say o disana mo no tutu una sisi o papa de na sisi mu ne yede ukoduru a se be ukoduru ho nso anyo na ebe ye adwuma ne de ama e wo mu se me papa modne bo ene de me call mrahye bedwan which is the largest constituency ewo Ghana. Inti votes are ye de buy no. Na ye cha ye yimi fi mu a enye yi. Na emom no ye besa ba mrahye bedwa fie ho no. Impanyimfo wo ho me beto adikanfo. Edin mpo se ba akofo mpo na didin ne beto ho a ye be bisa ne ya hwe. Ye be ko hanzard mu. Oba first time then na why di ensronko na mo hu. Na meka se mra na minnimu no so eboae. Mrahye bedwam baabi wo honom a eno na ye adwuma ne paa e wo mrahye bedwam so bedu ho no na cameras no se be minium media for no madwane eno ye kwan ya ye fa so a ye de ye mra bills no e be ba first reading won say second reading third reading and then a passage sa process no eno ni ene ye de hwe eno ni adwuma paa ye ka sa wo wie mrahye bedwani a e wo sa wutimi ye eno na me ka se me to me boase me kwa ene mani so wonwan I ka we sorry and I delete insert and I move and I be to wodi but me bo modne e kwotratran panyifo e bi nchen e ma wo mo kire inti me first time there metimi aka say na e ba bills say ye yemra upa oba na de bia wotimu a woni omu ya na me ka ho bi inti me susu se me papa din no aboa na emom me so me modernable and me credentials and so aboa me papa
inti now this year then we know you are no longer in parliament presently then as far as politics is concerned then
politics CCA no sanya wini no NPP amanyuku Beko about 2024 na anko year my no. Yeah, regrouping, yeah, rebuilding, yeah, restructure the whole party into mwa yensu yetimi ye di aboa sa dwumadi no restructuring, regrouping, rebranding, whatever. Na ebema 2028 ye betimi akogina kun nanim na ye yetimi adi nkunim no eno na ye nyina asisi ye wo so na behwe so unim be adwen so se niam bebre so bekoso dwumadi bebre bekoso kra ansana abato na duru so ye be internal elections ene ho nkeka ho ntini nyina mu no afena we hu so we unity we consult we ntini nyina no ye wo mu bia ye hwe ni ya hwe ni ya we ya carry nipadom na epe especially party positions no it's an say party need the winning power na ye be stronger na yetimi 2028 elections.
But should we be surprised say you unfoni be on a ballot paper for 2028 elections? Should we be? And as we should not be surprised. In the fan say enye ye wan say be ye hu say adwasa for say abe contest or domeko abenya, for example. Should we be surprised?
Me hu ni say emrenin so for sankomodie no domeko abenya ye ade makoma ewo mu pa ewo mo ho na eyempeso anso a presidential election ehu hia papa if sanse it say impeso be enum ayaka abom inti emma dodo ogu ho ni pa gu ho na ne meka ne se emrenin so ye nanso emrenin so a ye meka ne se atete ne ma bi koso ewo ho ewo domi me mpeso ya ne so ho we sorry no waka we sorry no waka we me sere wo se party eba opposition sabi unya openipa kraba polling station meeting a obrewu ono bibi anywhere motivate you obi inti samos yeside sa wetime waka me ne sa beka ho a regrouping restructuring any rebranding any recapturing power na ye ka ni nyina no emwa yen ti mesere wo mo so obi ama na koma mra fom ye nyina yen ko back to the drawing board e die ne ye ai to osini impesu ya ne so mini abema o fa ne say NPP stronghold into you one you ube wini edi beye o a very complex constituency dynamics na woman one tiasia na one mafomo amma efom fo na amfa wo so kakra ubema uhunu adwuma nani so into we need the right person, one right candidate you say here the right strategy and the planning and you so sorry I know ko gina ho say we need domeko abenya and no na mesre wo mo se wo mo makoma ma from ni yenhwe change the dynamics need change maybe sir ye ko free madina ho and ye de be ka domeko abenya ho in the year 2016
okay
na honina enra ena dominant inkofo etna settlers wo ho ankasa no nuanom nkranfo ena nuanom anwonafo kakrafra but enenu upasa sipoto e was ampesu ya no so agi so kosa side ho baby ayema inti wo ye no hadwin se ukwoto aba na sebe history ni say na tie nti sa young middle class for na eti wo na mo pe nkola na wo bank ti ne nyama na mo sisi o mo dan kakra o mo nyina e kosa side ho inti sesa one ti sa nyama na se e wo do me kwa binya na wo ka ne se me
stronghold
odi akukọ kura ko gina ho ka ne sa na ne ye ka no NPP uda kura odi akukọ kura ko gina ho a ubenya entisa na menim panyimfo a na e ka me ho ye de niam bebre ne kom asofo mpanyimfo a wo ho ahemfo chese ye nuanom muslimifo polling stations a na sabia bia ye wini kura no me bae ne ye wini
na mutimi
sense man too many say aha na ye say ha nya media
but our winning strategy no did you put it at the disposal of Omo ebe take you over from you no for them to be able to consolidate a Juma? Oh yeah. Because you seem to have some magic wand to win the seat.
Well, Dominic Kwabenyano. Oh yeah no. Santana around Adwasafo. Aya na nkrofo bi de.
Okay.
But upeu. That is the reality. Nanso menu abema agro na ye na ana ye di ne friend amanyosem no. Enye baabi a na odo hune ne wano kwahihye wu. Ena adwuma no maye bi da. Ena me free mu. Base ne wo hostel. Yen free wo na wako. Yen misa wo na wo ka. Yen ka se bra ho na wo ba. One who yard wa dream pa no kra no. Ni adane no na akoye adwin bone. Obi a me frɛ me.
Okay.
Yankasa fa ne wo betimi so de aye fabra. But no emu mabem. Me kan on point blank say emre bia na omo be frɛ no meba. Na otiho untimintina hoza.
Yeah.
So I took a decision say middle belt. Yeah baby ye fi. Ashanti region, Babuno, Bunu East, or that middle belt. No, I will be part of the campaign.
Flag bearer and a campaign.
Flag bearer campaign. And a national campaign. And so, me so near me nim kakra, efa mbebunu wano boa, me so metimi aye edi aboa. Yako ye wini. I think say I was say yetnase na adwentoatoa bia na ewo ho no yetimi aye na ekwan bia so no se konya no NPP dia wo
dome kwa abenya
ye dia inti sa wukogina nya wukogina na wudi nkukuo wo san peso ya ne so a you should bow your head down in shame.
That's for the last victory in the constituency, which was the 2020 elections. Who we knew with a gap of saying
28,000. 28,000.
That's almost 30,000.
Almost 30,000.
That was the gap.
I wrote from Professor Michael Kwe,
Yes.
Michiano.
Yes.
Onizito Kwe.
Yes.
I think it was 24,000 for
Difference.
Zita,
Okay.
and then he was 32.
Oh, okay.
Me bemu, my first time I me free 34 no about 68
68,000.
My second term me about 78. My third term and I'm about 35. But 35 no, that is where I started. And I draw the popularity form. But minia Emma wa manyo semu a to da semi ye emma wa manyo semu no eye bi wa na asefem. The 2020 election was time that I was pregnant during the elections.
Oh, you were?
I was heavily. If that circumstance, not three, if we so, yes, why unpopular? Yes, you say, ni ye betuno, ye be yino, ye be yes. But bien beside who say a hin or di fi edu bedu. Ena mimi sa dwumadi no so planning bi a hye ni musa o ba to kwan mu ana to intimate me aka say that was the only year metimi aka say
votes na drop
here and no kra no it was with a 3,000 margin, which given the circumstance visibility oba wonyim nti na me nante 20 times time a menyim a ene me nante 10 because ahmode na yeden akofom. These were some of the things, but you could still see say omanfo no edome in Persiano Apostle Joseph mu pe
oh yeah, godfather or
yeah okokuro ni so no na kuro ni yenwura enti watena wa na doye na setna power ni omanfo na tena no ni base ewo ho enti bibi sa na etochima na niema bi anko yie sa na mo ntimi an consolidate sa base na ebe kwenti apale no.
But there are those who also believe say despite the fact say 2020 said I mean because of pregnancy I didn't have visibility into 2016 for example into my drop kakrebi eba.
Yeah.
But 2024 the belief is that your performance in parliament between 2020 and 2024 largely Emma grounds a dema obia obe take over from you. For example, absent without leave. Parliament cross over some beliefs are culminating in the defeat Munya in 2024. How do you react to that?
And no, I think say party no Anthony maybe I say a man equal say Sadi nunti ye betri adwaso and that cost me my primaries.
And my primaries. No?
My primaries was orchestrated. No credit that one no waka. Kwan bia so ye be yi no afi ho.
Because on the party na ni ye wo
parliament. Na enumu no na wan hwe ni ye a wo de party ketewa kakra no enkrofo bekwa akoto abayi wo bi e de na kwa akogina ho na omamu ni nyinara enso mpesa nipa no ni e course wo mrahye bedwa mu nyinara wai obie ade a ne kan din wo wiase mpoma abofra wo de ade hye ne sa o say thank you o ya de bonu so ka sorry o so wonka se maye bibi mon fan cheme abofra kwa ne kan ye ne din inti se panyini tenase o se niema bi na mo antemase enne koye ne ye inti mon fa me bone ncheme masaba me sha ase mpo na me ba no to so mienu akoso amunuma me rap parliament na afi na wadi 1 year.
Oh, okay.
Me deni tena kemu yeah me deni tena kemu no me feed ni wo from some year nyina kosi 2020 no when who mean sa e wo mrahye bedwam me te ho me ye madwuma ne e wose me ye de boa party me ye ne e wose me ye de boa oman no me ye inti mra bia du na mu hu me na bibi koso a enti me masse eye ni da ho bone wo na sa de ni nyamisu ene me ban na mom communication sene ye betse ena meka se emma yensem ni bi wo hono mu amanyo semu no ye no so ni ntino nti ase no uyonku ba kwa na betse wase a dubro ni ye mema 275 ayi na ye mrache bedwa for mo ye ma I said bi meka se aye nua be oku bibi mu ntina ye hu no.
But who was supposed to do the community? Because we say at the time, from the party's perspective, no, 137. Omanya independent candidate Bakwama 138. The numbers were tight. Inti MPP ube starte umbe who say will play with, but they would think say deliberate because you were holding all of them to ransom. Communication now we cannot find there was a communicating to the party.
Me dear me susu say me communicate to nkofo a na me susu say ye mpanyimfo na wo se wo mu hu.
Okay.
And me buy yes and me buy wo ebi kwotena radio su edi mate me colleagues ebi abadwoa ni enim ye pawcho adwoa ni enim ye pawcho but enye nsem nyina so na in the heat of the moment oh ye nyina nkra ni muntu tudu nkra ni na me susu say mpanyimfo e wo se wo mu hu ne de wo mu nim ebi no mo susu say enhu hia se ye de sansem ne be den ebetudwa but ade ba ko a me regret baako I will never e-levy I de bomb charge e-levy
said at the time this was a critical piece of legislation and now buying person will push it through to rescue the economy. Numbers near tied. The opposition was on government, said they will never allow or more just one number more than the opposition. Adjuasa for also Becca Homa buying the 138. And you say you will not regret?
No. Oh, e-levy. Ban. Yentobuana aban pese yenjiji.
Sure.
Nipa womanfo a ewo Ghana se bia wo ye momo bank to online banking that kind of nyama no electronic transactions.
Sure.
Ne baaye no anhyehyeye ne baaye no esoro ho no ye mu bi no ne yesusu se emmoa Ghana.
You had that personal conviction.
Exactly. So
say 11
emmoa yen esan say me baby ami me fi any baby ayetete me papa ofri grass and wako grace mu.
Okay.
Just ofri him and nyame aye no defo eni oba yen so no ne ode atete yen ne asori ne ginafo eye charity eye se eboa ehiafo ye boa onibiefo inyanka na sebe minua me se na me hu 11 ni se me nam kwan na me hunu on to body ko fibrokman just wo he body ni nyina na egu ho no wo boa no kwa 500 Ghana obi me dwetre 100 na watoto o se me maami wo ekura me sendi sika akoma no okotena so no o sendi kakra na wanya na ne yate no na sit well
with you
and na me ma sorry mpanyimfo ne me papa mo so de matena sese ade amode ba no dodo no ebeko tia ni pasit na mo ahokyere no beye mo enti munyai. I was torn between my church and my political party. Some party see yanko no so I even consultations are omude ye de ba first om see yanko ye engagement say wo grassroots ni nyama ni nyina no enti where me baby I producing me fie which is Domiko Abinya, which is my papa sorry for, and then my papa sorry.
Bebre no so take
Bebre no so te ho na bebre no so sebe
boja for no.
Exactly. Omo na ye boja adwuma, omo so na dose wo man ni mu. Na omo ti ade ya se no more reducing it to this level kokwaya to twinning into so awoton na or de ma krase se fa hwe ne maame o yare ni ye te no nti ya ye hwa sa de eye ebekon atia. I took a firm decision, say, I would abstain.
You would abstain
from it. Yes, I'll recuse myself. Me recuse it. And then, me kadishin yamye ni mwenyam say, baby, me papa de me jina wa sorry ni mno. If I had gone against that, anke ne ubi po accept me wo ebusuya ni mu. Kwa yenya sorry yo ebusuya. Nti na ati safu po baby safu. And so omo kasa and omo soon e was say yemisu. And I'm looking forward to that day in our politics wa Ghana obia betimi etide mahye bedwam ho ebe vote because anyesa party ahwepe no na mo constituency for ne say your party ade kura na emmoa yetimi vote against that will enrich our democracy. Now say your quality go ye nyina your quality.
But did you make this principled position o ka kire wo party for omo say this is why you don't want to be part of the vote? Including parliamentary leadership, no?
Because I didn't start with parliament.
Okay.
A government policy. It just started with cabinet. That is where it starts. And then, because Dr. Baumia, near the 2024 elections.
Yeah.
Now, I say Oba onwa de a ye de ba ye 11 no sanke ye to man no ba mpo a obeyi afiri ho amanyofo ya be ye nuanom NDC fo nso ba ye one of your things our budget mu si ye twa 11 inti say ya de papa na bo manfo na wo fom na mo ye dodro wo man mu ya de bia no wo mu sika wo mu de bedidi e de behwe fie ahwe emu etuato aso no minwe na kwati no sa tax na what dream bua was saying it's me for me hu say samre no ne na asori ne meka ne na me papa eka ne na nsori mpanyimfo ne bebre nso keka kire ye mpanyimfo so ade amode be ebe ham no ayentie no ahayen
and that's why at the point Umeki is our principled
I made that principled decision because eneno no ka say domi kwa benya na no nkofo bi koye press conference say adwo asafo ne na asorefo anto aba yanko pe data nyenhwe asofo ene sorry no dodo ne asori efomfo ne wan sorry no dodo a anto abo amba we yan so because omko tutia yen bebre ne hye wo madwe mu positi wo madwe mu pise aba we yen koto why 11 kan adentia 11 kan
my point is I like the fact you took that principled position. Of course, I mean, we all encourage for such critical decisions in Parliament. Nankebeya MPB enco down. Not only the man for encoding common, and then he would carry the expectations and aspirations of the man for in Parliament. And it's good for you to have taken that principle, but at least something that democracy needs. But the point is, at the time, even with this position, there was this pestering say Adwa Safu baby Obia should come. In fact, we heard stories say Chief of Staff Rezi Sikebi, my colleague MPB the Braille, ostensibly to make sure say you are back, yet say the chartered flight about US to bring you back to Ghana and in Sembebre. What was that about? And was no idea there.
I don't know, make Casameka say in 70 be one allegations, ni be one more. Fache. Who raises Sika, Chief of Staff Sebu? Ofi Asanti.
Yes.
We any age now, only me papa mune bosu ni President Kufuor mune bosu. Yeni no pa. It is a me mama anti frame ma baby I will be amichia. Ma anti frame me friend on Chief of Staff for me friend ma straight because I me mama. Improbema me idea or the best ma will be. Now who beka. That is my point. Because the relationship between Yanya Busuyan and no Busuyan or Chuka or Bami Papa was straight. Into middleman also a woman, ya register man or no the better account. And I stated there were Nana Yabrefo network. So now I'm saying Panaquasi a dollar. When I'm so fidelity in Kocheki or the Fidelity Bank account and I know what kind of fidelity. I don't even have a dollar account in Fidelity. Into not account no do 2 more Fidelity no ewe. Oh, asemba na politics no obia tena se no esan say ebia ofili say amanyo sem no wo kododo yenka bi ne yembreki no wo politics no ye niam bebre entwitwa chire entwitwa nan american say anansi ntwitwa bebre ne wom. People were just making noise out of the vacuum.
Just concocting stories?
Because Niama say quite the whole. And at the time, na me semen kasa.
Yes.
Esansi in Jinankrani Moon to Tunkrani. And at those who knew the real facts and this was one kasa, into a biatana so bonny ceremony or quatana no akani ope. Ah no mudin so mudi say Adwa Safu niye yine freedom kwa benya, na nenime guase. And ne dome kwa benya. The moment for Nankasa is afraid Adwa Safu back. But whether or not I will contest, no, it is a decision I will take with my family.
And when you take it, we'll come there and find out. You are saying, sir, the narrative, sir, Chief of Staff, the Sikasomai.
And I refute it.
That did not happen.
It did not happen and it can't happen. omo kana saa ye mu bi ye be to that extent too. Ye de ye hu Apostle Joseph ye fie na ye fi no ye de ye hu enye obi na be ma usika e na me Joseph me fi abrochi am na abrochi no obi na de me koy no iti ye kasa me enka ne tesa se nipa no se bi ye kofa ni free kwan woni renti ye kope bibi baby efia mi fi mu no se me yes ga me papa na be ma miska enye political party na se ne mo ye insuma sa de abetuja obi afa kapre amreme and na ministry a dollar account e wo Fidelity ani pane so de ko gu ho no and I'll say it nana omo yade na scheme no ma scheme ya to the extent say e was obi yes apostrophe nsuo mu
e be catch you say
internet was here pe yes
somebody who is close to you
yes ye ko fa obi a o ben no ana woni no na ono so tie asemo a se bia wo misem on hwehwem se me de man na no akọ presenting is amwa but I took a decision say baby amode ko faaye no me masini mu mafi ho into for the sanctity of me busua ne me ma no nya ne sa na let it go.
And that's why at the time one make us that allegation no
exactly e be back and forth in collect wa na kwa say baby me baby am yetete me pa o it me kama no tu se emrepa mu no na me nsuma yeden
wa be come side of it emrepa no eni but the thing about a private jet say mfa wo mra no did that also happen?
Also private jet. A number of things happen. No credit wo kan e be boa.
Yes.
Yet the tagi say adwasa for private jet abefa adwasa for me boa.
Yes.
Me tuma NPP mpanyifo obi obi ate.
Yes.
Say private jet ba mpo a e adwasa for nkwa na ye defa na. I'm asking them. And then you see, you rebuild it, you regroup it, you restructure. Into no crown and in your one phone, a young way, your moyen, so be aka. Maybe someone upset. Someone said, just a work of a private jet here, the number. Maybe such a private jet in import a buyer. Not just a fool and one and a woman on it at that time. At that time, when I am in one and a woman on it. And that was the pain.
Ain't at that time, not. Why no woman on the hobby? And as a private jet, one wine a flow by. Yeah, cannot cry. You may be in some now we are healing. Very important. I
will say on authority say, Nanya Menkuma, and I'm a private jet in Posa Befamia.
But it's clear, say by.
And I make us say, what the private jet and as a plane never find any panocran. At that point, I draw a phone call, and I mean, I mean, say, and air. Into your car and no best spread more. No more share corners and try a buy and no more so normal. That is what's my point. When you're not me famous or background, maybe a deputy leader. Yet near Baba on our side. And also called to a similar situation. We managed it. Nami honorable HMS Abu, so nami any deputy. As the chair of the women's caucus. I managed it in such a way, say, Obiante, no, say, deputy minister count. Obiante, washi, Copim so, yeah, ne watching ye be ne button yem, and your money buy. We make sure see any speaker engaging them. Adena, a drew a bit dear so dear. Leadership, a bit me koto airtime, ye ninatem. When him a drew baby one. Parliament, ye were ruby woho. Any practice, acquire custom, adia we are net waswa. Obia the deputy leader penya. Leaders net cheaper and was sortna. What the making you say? She baby harunati.
Sure.
She baby amutakati. Ye me, wouldn't be a democrat tonight. They put me at the backbencher after I failed my parliament.
Really?
Exactly. For General Secretary Nebisano, it may bar down. There was a bill and I was say a parliament near Copasi. And no by them say General. Where may your bentina moya mesa. If you want me to go and vote on that bill, Mufa mini dear mammy send me a former leader. Now Mufa me sitting Cotina baby. Who be away and Yamia and Yamina me yes too. The majority whip, he is responsible for sitting arrangements. Into a minister deputy leader and not deputy whip. Omo yi me no mo da o ma tomato
backbench like a first timer in parliament. And away na why you come wo no.
Enti na me kasa mrepa mu no me kasa na me kasa mo pa mo frɛ no sasɛm a me kan me boa. It was the general secretary and the deputy whip Sisia Habib. And honorable Habib ne gina wo mo na so e ko yi me din ni free akire ho e ka sa adwoa ha ne de ne betena.
And the general secretary ben
yeah kodua time. Me ba ye ya 2 years ago 3 years ago yi. Muslims am na parliament am say senia mo di makotena backbench. Bia mo yes a we nim ho as leader no kra leaders no. Mumu bi beto me wo mrahye bedwa wo. And it is a rule. Honorable speaker, na oye leader no na me say na me ni parliament. But ye rule mu no sitting arrangement there's no way I'll betimi de na kwotena akire. Honorable Aveji no ye me counterpart. Ono no ye minority deputy. And ye yi no na ni enfi parliament no. Hwe be bia omode ne tenae. Aden na me ye oba. Na me di ekonya ni bi pen as a leader of parliament. Na upese se misunsun na udum no se ni time na upese o time na mani nka ho wo yi mekonya e de me ko hye akire te se me backbencher aden 12 years in parliament.
But on the day of the e-levy vote no you were in parliament, right? Eventually after the principled position ene ade no we saw one day Senate voting in Bekoso. Adjoasafo ended parliament. Now share nose mask, and there was this argument. Say, "Adia Adjoasafo, enya Adjoasafo." Were you the one?
Nehemia.
Are you sure?
Somewhere Nehemia.
You had come down from US. Now about from US.
Yeah.
And no na. That time na private jet never farm mobile.
No problem. Me koba bebre. With me at that point, yes. Situation na me woman tina me koba and me bisa permission bia na ye de me ko na ba ko e ko to me ba panyini ne de ne sa ko to me no e na ma me cheye but sa dan na me but na me mu ayedu na ma oba bia me wuvia me huhuru aha na me but me nim those within na omo so sa orchestrate yes and ye we and ye me nua na fine ko see wo ba
there is no officer your orchestration
am I your
to tarnish your image
exactly me sana me hu no and what you say plan A anya plan B beba but to the extent say ye be ka say you say me say ye afenyo marking as deputy leader member afenyo me nua who pa friend sisi ya and me bow down no when some of them see senior mene your current majority leader ye din komo they were surprised omotimi gina wo hwedi na me say motimi bom se mu ka asem na munnim se nipa no kra oye busuani wini ba ho na ono aba afenyo wo no na me papa ete ne cars ne nyama no o ti se me nua obefie be hu oluman no okọ no oba eti den no bitimi kwotena wo se me se yenyi afenyo amemma as deputy leader na yamfa memma na machina na no obi akoto OKFM no woteso no odi matem anopa awia no hodi party ni to ransom ne wen me charge musen ana me de then me ye se 29-year-old akola na me ye me practice imra me gina mu dendenden na me de to ho na me papa bia nyuma bebre a metimi ahwe abusua adwuma no na me se da bi me de me hu to ho e de ama me manfo akomrahye bedwam. That is my only sacrifice. I mean, yet adjoa inti ye persecute no ni say in a political career. So ani and ni akoso wodo me kwa benya no. Baby a party ni panyi bia hye bia no. The writing is clear on the walls. And only ye beto abani na Dr. Musa Dankwa.
Yes.
Or your report be na ba me wo constituency for I've been there for 12 years. Yeah, no ma share me si papa yin sem na work no. Won take na mo fanye adwuma wo. O monsieur papa no NDC for ato no. E no work na hwe analysis that papa ne ye nyina. He operators me lose primaries. And me call primaries. I knew the album I did to aban me I knew I was going to lose.
Now say the same album na mo dey
previous. Debbie. Yeah.
It was a different album.
Yeah.
At the time na omoye aba for sa polling station le na wuni ha
na mini ha. It's a different album. And the album from top, me you be a free move from a stroke of pim from na a drink, woman in a call a drink cross, yan in such a way, Sajuano, ye ne free ho. And ye me free ho, na metana would ye. I say, election and quay, I say, Adjuana, one quay campaign. It's circulated everywhere in the party, say, Adjua, Mabaya unpopular in the constituency. It's ye de me kwa ye belusu. O man for name peme. Omanfo ne mpeno ito obi omanfo ne mpeno no afa si de na obeka say wo lose election no e ya adwo asafo a oye unpopular no a ye mpeno no ono a wa menti and we lose. It doesn't sit well with logic. It makes sense to me. Intimate a na adwo yes wan kwaye campaign o lose so ye wan kwaye campaign mesre.
So this is a sema Honorable Sarah Adwasafo. And so Eddie Ababontin na san komodidie we ena ema MPP for ene omo ho yira momo san komodidie we ena ama MPP for ene eja kese pa edo mu chim. In fact ama ene omo twa omo ho a enyeyi ama omo ene omo ye bibia enyeyi no san komodidie we ene koso ai nanso ema omo esemo no edina ekopiem ewo disciplinary committee na committee na omo dia kono ensem bebre na epie mu ba ensem bebre na mega mati ewo masom. First of all maame na nkasa ba abontin abekase onye den on contest for domiko abinya seat ni bio. I hope says answer no mati. Secondly maame no nsem a o ka kire mu a ose ono de party ni ntimi hwe no ono abusuya wo firi mu no sebi ye kan sika sika kasa omuti wenyi sika mpedide wo mu ye dide wanyi dide wo sika kasa omuti na utie nsem a maame na awrayi ka ansa na nifraye ni sebi obi na ni nye ebefa ebo se oto ede abo no na sebi eburu sebi nyaado the nine mienu anase ne nine baako esi bibiso wachiase ne nine baako esi bibiso awaye na adwin se obeden obetu bibi ede abo na busia. It is very very sad for the NPP se omo opposition a enka omo be organize omo na omo be ko communities by communities omo be ko kurutuo akwa siki permission no mo bisa the Ghana for ehia in the next election no ene propaganda kro munya ho no mwayibi because entokwa ekoso party ni mo ayeshi heat ewo party ni mo. And I feel like this party see ya na be na 2027 na party no sebi enya kono magana for bio. And sure they will suffer less than 30%. They will suffer less than 35% defeat because ye mubini ye can't say Dr. Muhammad Bomiaba wakuwenya kwa ni mu on 45 and I said it. Media kwa mi wie ni ye ka say 30% thereabout 30 thereabout because I said it obi o follow me bia no enim se mega obi o follow me bia enim se meka sansem we for MPP amanyuko at this time no it is sitting on the timing bomb. MPP amanyuko is sitting on the timing bomb. It's about the timer. It was some of your constituency executives, regional executives, national executives, and OBPA party no all interest wom. Na omoni ne tenase imposem fun so bi na akoswa. They have to apologize to the person. I was some yeden apologize to the person no any pano so enya na ho ntiase ewo baby and this are wontwi we ebekoswa aiden take place and this are samina sipo ebekoswa take place ewo party ni mu ebekoswa aiden take place ewo party ni mu enti hwe de Honorable Sarah Adwasafo ahase ya na chese oyeden or sign akoso another fire to the party. enti medi omo a enka ebe call all those who have interest na ye ni omo atena se akasa yaudie bia including Kennedy Japan Kennedy na ho saa no yaudie woni mu na se ebie campaign mu wia na behu nsem obekika na okuruma obeti nsem wo wasom and I hope say muti nsem wo masom in 2023 2022 muti nsem wo masom anya ni say na anase krape say wo bɔ ne ka gidigidi oje ni sika eti amane ni ayede abre times 2 eti mo antwe ya party no ebeti no position ache depending on the flag bearer amodere baba madika ka say Dr. Muhammad Bawumia is already having a minus. Bawumia, you know something, she say me ankasa matena se ehu bibi and me di mani ahwa mahu se ampa that is their strategy. Mahu said that is their strategy. Dr. Muhammad Bawumia of late on kasa omuana no and odine ho ate for some time. Odine ho ate for some time. Opese ne ho eya akono bio edi magana for. But let me tell you, you can never polish a canvas. No matter how you polish a canvas, it will never be a shoe. No matter what you polish a canvas, it will never be a shoe. It will never turn to a shoe. And no matter how Dr. Muhammad Bawumia silenced himself, he is still incompetent, and Ghanaians have the record of he being one of the most incompetent vice presidents, and even suffers a very devastating, embarrassing defeat in election. And this record always following a year, Abrantie Yura, a year, Dr. Muhammad Bawumia. For that matter, he can't be president. Mobin Kase, Sian Yakan Akufado, mind you, say no nyanya vice president da. Akufado na waya na member of parliament at the Mount Wankasa constituency. Na member of parliament na no nyamiri no kwadi Akufado ye bibi kakra. Eno ebo na ema ewi akira nkofo consider na ka se o Akufado ko bedi yen so oye bibi kakra etimoma ye mbo papa no na party ni yenye den na alankwadwo chairman tini nyina eka omo nsase a omo ye den edi yewura eye Akufado ba ya opogu ni masi poto not wa ohun ye okan e na wa fere poto eje bujanfo ne me kan na kusi nyina ne se NPP culture of silence ne edoso munjai se muhu na nkrofo na maame Sarah Josephine nyo nipa ba akopɛ a wakasa wo party ne mu. I've given you a lot of example. Edward Enin amukan saying Edward Enin former Obuasi MP ono de kwade otutu gya no bra ye to obanyina na otutu gya ye beto obanyina na otutu gya subi na MP onabo yujibu achentwi enso ka bi otutu na ye MP o yanti so bi efre no kurom ha yanti so bi efre no kurom ha chemen se bonso kasa Kennedy Japan kasa ne nkrofo kasa. So why then ena mpesa moye Sarah Josephine sa ye mu binum ye anye se okasa na ye da na bibi se omi emfa me ho. But culture of silence and culture of what hypocrisy no too much e wo party dem eno ena mo party no egu no eti mo behwe na mo hwe aka mo amu jejirije Stoneboy, shout out to Stoneboy jejirije mo ma asem yemfa enkomotwetwe no embra wie ye mesrew so be like na wa share na foforo ni bia hwe hanom you are number one authoritative and most authentic platform ever. In fact, I had the no corridor you feel one ma unya hwibio get no kwankwa na yeka wo ha me NDC makacho say me declare me home NDC but me party card I just support NDC. I feel like to support because my hammer ye juma, so I feel like I should what promote NDC. But in NDC didn't some phone, I am going to say it. Me bias, me hypocrite. Sebi minjimi sebi madwin uniform. So NDC BB and me who says sebi NDC din kwasiasem, and I'll criticize it as it is. NPP ya the papa meka. It is sebi me platform we me dedicating my any political party. It is non-partisan political platform. Unlike Okatechi Afrifa we declare no NPP no. Me platform we enye political party biadia. na mbom Ghana for bi yehia ade papa yehia so man ko ye platform di eti mesre wada subscribe na beka ho like na share na foforo enye bihwe me ma me che ba fo United States of America mam Nyankopon hira wo mam roya bi wo UK e do bi bia hwe mega TV na Nyankopon hira mam roya bi akofa na minim episode aba na minim aja ko wo in fact big actors ni na ewo yenko na yenko hwe Royal BTV ye subscribe no na ye like na ye share na nkofo enye bihwe na document so etum honom makraw bye bye.